let him stand for a very long time, and the rain from heaven did fall. Then little Sir John sprung up again, and soon amazed them all. They let him stand till midsummer, till he grew pale and wan. Then little Sir John's grown a long grey beard, and so become a man. Now they hired men with scythes so sharp to cut him all at the knee. They've rolled him and bound him round the waist, and served him barbarously. They hired men with sharp pitchforks to prick him to the heart, and the loader he served him worse than that. He's bound him to a cart. Now they wheeled him around and around the field, till they came unto a barn. Then these three men made a solemn mow on poor John Barleycorn. These are the Straw Bear trousers. As you can see, it's just a standard commercial bib and brace. This pair of trousers has been used before, so usefully there's bits of cotton attached to the trousers, and that identifies the placing of the straw for the next build. So we will stitch the straw pads onto the trousers where the present strings indicate. Underneath the jacket is the head frame, made from aluminium, tubes and leather strapping, and that sits underneath the jacket, and these bits will poke through the jacket body itself. And there you see the jacket in place. The tubes are poking through pre-cut holes in the jacket, and everything is assembled round, and there is indication on the jacket of where the straw should be stitched, just to help with the building this year. And this is the final bit, the head frame with the legs going down through the tubes that poke through the jacket. And last of all, something we always forget, is the rope for him to be led around with. That goes on, and now the Straw Bear's underwear is complete, waiting for the straw.
The string we use is binder twine, as its texture is rough, and that reduces the slippage of the straw and makes the knots hold better. Binder twine is biodegradable. 2 lengths of string are measured by 2 arm lengths, and a small loop ties in the middle of each length. A length of string is placed along each leg with the loop nearest the body.
So once you have your 2 loops and your 2 pieces of individual string, you then take your bundle of straw, all different dependent on the engineer. I like to get mine quite level. A bit off at the top. Take off a bit of the rough. Straighten it out. You lay, it's usually a better fist difference between the strings. Put it there. You get a string. Tight. It's got to be tight, because otherwise it could fall to pieces on the day, and that wouldn't be good. So we'll do 2 knots. Here's a crack, then you know it's tight. And this one. And then fist. There we go. String's right.
The next bundle is taken and tied tightly to the first.
Straighten it up. Take off a bit of the wrap.
Bundles of straw are added until a raft or pad of straw is completed.
Right, stitching on. Courtesy of the Land Registry, string. In the old days when they used to stitch together their Lancediviots and Charterdiviots, and the needles, which are becoming very rare now. Right, what we do is we offer up the straw to the body of the jacket, and the way I do it is, and everybody does it in a different way, we stitch on through the material, then through the string on the straw, and you do that a couple of times and then tie it off. We'll then repeat the process on that piece of string there, and you notice that we're not right up to the edge of the jacket, there has to be a little bit overlap. And the important thing as far as this is concerned is that the straw will actually cover to the end of the jacket, and that means that we, in this instance, we only need to do one pad's length down the jacket. We'll have to compensate for the height difference on the trousers.
The main difference with the head construction is only one length of string is used. The string is tied nearer the corn heads and the bundles are thinner. This forms a cone shape when attached to the frame. Everyone builds with their own system. Christine and Brian like to hang the frame from the garage roof, and the pair of them work together. Sometimes hanging the frame from the roof is not feasible, as you will see later in the film. It is important to have the straw extending beyond the frame a little, so there is no gap between the body and the head.
Over the past 15 or so years, the organisation has tried to develop a policy of building straw bears in public. The objective of this exercise is to show the general public how we do it, to create a little bit of interest in what we're doing, and actually provide an avenue of advertising for the event. Also, it means members of the public can come up and have a chat to actually tell the festival organisers what they like about the event. There are more views of the pads being made.
Before it was a really good do you want to go down here? No, we're back. No, we'll walk down this side and back up that side so that
We have built straw bears in public in Elgood's Garden, that's the brewery in Wisbech, on their open days, at Ramsey Museum for their plough competition days, at the Pidley celebration where they launched teddy bears from an aeroplane, a parachuting bears day, at Thorney Open Farms where the farming fraternity are out to show what they do and how they do it, always very popular, and the Whittlesea Summer Fair. And you don't get much work done, but you do have a wonderful time just talking to people about the event.
Hasn't it? It's gone the same as what it did before.
Well, I think the speed they're going, it should just about be done by January. It's a long, hard job.
You will perhaps see now how difficult it is to put the whole thing together outside without the benefits of frames and roofs to hang things from, and generally speaking it just is a little bit more awkward to do it outside the environment of a workshop.
What that would do for the bottom half then?
Well, let's try and use a bit brandy.
Light down.
Moment of truth.
No, it's got a bit there. No, you won't get the light down in there. I should get the soup show through there, no? Yeah, that'll be right. In. Go back there.
How does it actually latch in then? Is it just literally...
Can't come off.
No, no, put
Where did you get that?
Just right.
Oh, cheerio. See you tomorrow.
There you are. There you are. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I feel a bit naked.
There you go.
I thought it'd be closer to your face actually, it's not.
No, it's nowhere near your face.
Yeah, I realised that, yeah. They haven't put you as a straw bear though, have they?
Right up to the top? Yeah. But you don't have to, Rob.
In 2009, the Whittlesea Straw Bear was invited to attend a gathering of various cultural groups which involved masks and covered costumes, including a large number of straw bears. It was a European celebration of carnival. Straw was provided by the Germans in the form of oat straw, old-fashioned oat straw, and it was a lot longer and a lot softer than the normal straw that we use, which is wheat straw. It was great to work with. There were a good number of builders within our party, as this was necessary because the bear had to be made in under 4 hours. We created a straw pad production line to speed up the process. As you have seen, each bear created is slightly different, especially seen in the size of the head. Here, due to the length of straw, the head turned out to be a bit on the large side. The oat straw is actually lighter than wheat straw, so the large head didn't impact too much on the driver of the bear with additional weight. Here, Rebecca is holding out her arm of the jacket to enable the straw pads to be attached more efficiently.
Yeah.
New fashionable bear. What did I say? Easy bear.
It's flexible, isn't it?
Of course, the fitting is a very important part of building the bear. Our bear was taken on the street for 2 days running. The first day, Philip Walker drove the bear, and the second day in the grand procession, Douglas Kell drove the bear. The procession on the second day lasted 4 hours. We were just coming off the end of the procession when we were informed the last party had just joined the procession, so it was a long, long day. But the bear lasted.
It's a nice one, isn't it? Easy as possible. Yep.
And here we are, a finished bear, ready for the longest procession in his life.
Please consider contributing towards the event at paypal.me/strawbearonline. Any donations will be shared between our artists who have provided their footage for free and the Mayor of Whittlesea's chosen charities. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed Straw Bear Online 2021. Please subscribe now and click the notifications bell to make sure you don't miss any events. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and at strawbear.org.uk.